the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. I'm Cheryl Miller.
And I'm Rob Cardwell. We're so excited that you're here with us, and we are making history. For the first time ever, we are extending the route to go further down Broad Street so that we can go right by the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU, where the patients can have a front row seat to all the festivities.
3 extra blocks of fun this morning. The extension brought to you by Colonial Web. It's called the Colonial Web Cares, the road to CHOR, the Children's Hospital of Richmond. They're really helping us to liven up this year's parade of spreading Christmas joy. That's our theme this year. And we can't wait to share all the fun with you, the spectators all along the route between here at the Science Museum of Virginia and 10th Street downtown. So if you're sitting at home watching right now, you still have time to come join us on the parade route if you go closer to the downtown area.
Yeah, we have a ton of help this morning from our CBS 6 family, bringing one of Richmond's greatest holiday traditions. Our good friends Reba Hollingsworth and Kristen Lewers. They're down on Broad Street, and so is our friend Greg McQuaid, the hype man of the parade.
Also, meteorologist Tom Patton is riding along inside Storm Rider. Our Janine Samuels and Joy Fultz will be riding on the CBS 6 float, and a lot of our CBS 6 family will be there as well. Plus, we'll be handing out gift cards from the Chick-fil-A at Willow Lawn for families who came out to today's parade.
Now, one more time, we want to let you know the parade is going to start again here in front of the Science Museum of Virginia, as it always does. We usually stop at 7th Street, but this time we're moving down all the way to about three blocks further to the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU. That's almost a total of 3 miles for the parade, with crowds lining the street on both sides the whole way.
Right, they have a new fan zone this year. It's at West Broad between Davis and Meadow Street. They've got wider sidewalks where you can put your chairs, your blankets, and bring the whole family. It's a designated viewing area this year, the fan zone on West Broad between Davis and Meadow Street, so you can sit there as well. Now, as we turn that corner, our participants down at the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU will be watching from the 6th floor, the windows at the hospital where our cameras are waiting. I think we can take a live look there now to see the people inside where our cameras are waiting. First, let's give you a little bit more information and about what it means for those patients at the Children's Hospital of Richmond.
All right, well, the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade will kick off in just a few minutes here from the Science Museum on
Grab
Broad Street.
something good to drink. It is like see your breath cold out here today. Got the
chilly.
hand warmers, and there are floats, marching bands, balloons, of course, the extended history-making route here named Colonial Web Cares, the road to CHOR. We're going to take a quick break and come back with more preview of the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade live here in Richmond.
Abby, I'm just going to have to rely on you 100%. Mic check. Check, chickadee one. Check, chickadee one. I can't hear anyway, so.
Welcome to the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. From everyone here at Dominion Energy, happy holidays. How's it look?
Good. Beautiful.
The Dominion Energy Christmas Parade starts now.
And welcome, everybody. You are looking live down along Broad Street where they are lining up and getting ready for the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade right in front of the Science Museum of Virginia. I'm Rob Cardwell along with my good friend Kristen Miller. We're so glad you're with us this morning.
Good to see you, everybody. Cheryl Miller. Remember?
What did I say?
You said Kristen. Kristen's
Miller.
here with us today.
Cheryl Miller. Sorry.
Kristen's here, Reva's here, Greg's here, Tom's here, Janine's here, Joy's here. Everybody's here today for the parade. It's a little cold outside. I just checked the temperature. It's 32 degrees. The wind chill is 29 degrees.
And I can feel it.
It's a little cold out here, so got to concentrate. But the parade is going to step off in just a couple of minutes here from the Science Museum of Virginia. It's going to be extended this year. We usually turn on 7th Street. We're going to 10th Street this year so that the parade can go past the Children's Hospital of Richmond, where there are a lot of young people waiting to see the parade reach them this afternoon. Here's a little bit more information about that extended route this year and what it means for the patients at shore.
It's a holiday tradition Richmonders have watched for more than 4 decades. And while the March Down Broad will be packed with many well-known floats and performers from previous years, there is one exciting change this year. The parade route is extending to include an extra special place with some very special people.
Have you told Shannon what you get to do this Saturday?
I get to do the parade.
Kids like 10-year-old Carter will get to enjoy the giant balloons as the parade will go past the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU for the first time ever, being led by a Grand Marshal chosen by the kids at the hospital.
We're gonna see Clifford, the big red dog, and he's gonna be giant, and I'm gonna say,
We apologize having a little technical difficulty here, but today's Dominion Energy Parade couldn't happen without a lot of support here. First, we want to recognize our title sponsor. Of course, that's Dominion Energy, who takes pride in this annual Christmas tradition every year that is fun for the entire family.
All right, we want to toss down to our good friends Kristen Lures and Reba Hollingsworth down on Broad Street. Hi, guys.
Hi, good morning. We are so excited to be part of this wonderful tradition, this parade that we are so happy to see. Of course, we can't wait to kick things off, but you had mentioned our title sponsors are here, and that's who we have. David Nolan, the general manager of Rick Hendrick, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. The sign is right above my shoulder.
And David, you guys have been doing this for years. What brings you out every single year to be a part of this?
Fun to be part of the tradition. You know, part of this is the teamwork and different teams coming together. Like I've got a team back at the store that puts all the vehicles together. We've got 15 or 16 vehicles out here, a couple extras for backup. We've got GMC Sierras, Chevy Silverados. We've got a few EVs, electric vehicles, Hummers. Ooh. They can pull and tow. They're really capable, so we've got a few of those pulling, and then we've got a surprise out there with a Corvette that'll be fun to watch.
Ooh, got surprises.
What are those special vehicles that pull all of the special floats down Broad Street?
Yeah, it's fun because of those vehicles are really capable. We got 2,500, vehicles that are HD. We've got the 1,500s that'll definitely pull these floats, and then those Hummers pull over 10,000 pounds, so that'll definitely pull one of these floats.
And it really is. It is a special year this year for Hendrick. Tell us why.
Yeah, we've had a really big year because of Hendrick Motorsports and Hendrick Auto Group. Mr. Hendrick is involved in both of those, because it's Hendrick. And so this year, the car that Hendrick Auto Group sponsors, HendrickCars.com, I've got the hat on, but HendrickCars.com is actually the car that won the NASCAR championship.
Oh my God.
And that's Mr. Hendrick's 15th championship, and that car with Larson in its second championship. So that's a big deal to get 15 championships. And then it's really cool because all of Hendrick gets to celebrate that. So 2025 was a big year.
So y'all had a big party.
Yeah. They had a big party, and we party by selling cars.
Congratulations to you. So glad you've had a wonderful year.
Yeah, Thank you. Great to be here.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, good morning, folks. I'll tell you, we are right here along the parade route with a lot of my good friends. Let me tell you something. I know it's cold, but the energies, there's so much warmth. So many people are excited for this parade. Are we excited or what? Long-time parade goers, but there is a couple right here that I would love to introduce you to. Chloe and Khalid Jones, it's great to see you from the Virginia Lottery.
It's great to be here.
All right, you're really excited. This is your first parade.
First parade, her first parade, my first parade here in Richmond, and we could not be more excited.
All right, tell us, Khalid, how the Virginia Lottery is really impacting not just lottery players, but really young folks like Chloe.
Well, the mission of the lottery, 100% of our profits go through K-12 public education here in the Commonwealth. And last year we raised $901 million for that effort. Overall, since 1999, over $14.5 billion for K-12. So people, when they play, they try to win, but they're really winning for the kids, and we love that so much.
All right, Khalid, thank you so much. Enjoy the parade. Chloe, how about that? We're all excited, right? You can feel the energy. Cheryl and Rob, back to you.
The original hype man, Greg McQuaid. Thank you so much, Brad.
Right, and the parade is all about families and holiday, and we do want to say a quick thank you to our friends here at Project Home. They allowed us to use their space for the broadcast area again this year.
Well, stick around with us. We're going to a break, but we'll be right back with more of the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade.
Ernie. Jordan, can you hear me? Okay, I just want to let you know when you're talking, you're not...
Okay, thank you. Bye, you guys.
Welcome back to the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. If you're into the holidays and you're ready to go, start your engines. Here we start with the Richmond Raceway Pace Car. Of course, Richmond Raceway, founded back in 1946, always a big part of the parade here. They're celebrating their 80th anniversary next year. In that 80 years, the Raceway has been the site of horse racing, motorcycle racing, multiple types of auto racing, NASCAR track owned by NASCAR, and they host their annual NASCAR weekend.
And of course, Richmond Parade Incorporated is the organization behind the parade and putting everything together. They're a nonprofit organization. They've been doing the parade every year for more than 40 years now. Hundreds of volunteers come together to make it all happen. This year's theme, of course, is spreading Christmas joy. This is Richmond's biggest single-day event. They're creating a family-friendly experience for everybody.
Time for Maggie Walker, the Governor's School Band, and their orchestra programs, recognizes Virginia Programs of Honor in 2025. We really appreciate them being here. Distinction is earned through superior performance at concert band, jazz ensemble, small ensemble assessments. 1 in 4 students at Maggie Walker Governor's School participate in the music program, by the way.
Our sponsors this year, Dominion Energy with their bucket truck. Dominion Energy employees are at the heart of the community, volunteering over 110,000 hours of their time in 2024. The bucket truck being escorted by Dominion Energy volunteers. Over 70,000 of those hours were contributed by employees based here in Virginia.
They got a snowman helping put up the lights this year.
They also have a national program called Troops for Energy Jobs. 12 years ago, they started. Today, nearly 1 in 5 employees at Dominion is a veteran.
Thanks, Dominion, for helping keep the lights on. And here we go. This is the Wegmans float, the Grand Marshal, Clifford. There he is, the big red dog. And this is so cool, Cheryl. The patients at the Children's Hospital of Richmond voted among several PBS Kid characters, and Clifford, the big red dog, was the big winner. And I guess we mean that literally because he's a big red dog. He's joined by other PBS characters seen locally on VPM, like Rhodey from Rosie's Rules, Lila from Lila in the Loop, Lily from Weather Hunters and Super Y.
The float sponsored by Wegmans. Wegmans Food Market from my hometown, Rochester, New York. Shout out to Rochester. Is a family-owned 110-store supermarket chain that opened its first stores here in Richmond in 2016. They have an employee scholarship program that provides over $6 million in tuition assistance to its employees each year.
All right. Well, here is the Ernie Balloon, sponsored by Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU. And I can't wait for them to go by the hospital this morning. They're sponsoring the Ernie Balloon. They're handlers of both providers and team members who take care of the chore patients. They couldn't be happier, they say, with the extended route. It's going to head all the way to the Children's Hospital where the kids will be able to wave from the windows. Children's Hospital of Richmond providing care for kids at 13 locations across Central Virginia and Northern Virginia.
Their 16-story tower opened in 2023, bringing pediatric inpatient, emergency, and trauma care under one roof. It's just one turn off Interstate 95. And next month, they plan to expand their NICU by adding 20 beds to help provide care to even more of their tiny patients.
That is one big Ernie.
But where's Bert?
Hey, Bert.
This is Virginia Cardinal's cheer and dance team. They're located in the Tidewater area. Welcome to Richmond. They proudly represent the great town of West Point. Virginia Cardinals cheer believes uplifting, encouraging, and empowering each other. As they say, we fly high together. They say they're excited to be among the first 10 units of the parade this year. This is their 3rd year of participation. They say they bring style and grace with every step they take, and they always strive for excellence.
Look at those balloons. Those are really cool.
Very colorful.
Oh, braving the cold out here, showing a little Christmas cheer. Thank you so much, you guys.
Virginia Cardinal cheer under the direction of Tashia Dotes and head coach Tershell Martin.
Oh, they got a great little float, too. Lots of sparkles, peppermints.
And I guess those are Cardinals.
Very nice.
And it's great to see all the families along the route today and saying hello to CBS 6 Storm Rider.
Yeah, some familiar faces with our CBS 6 team. And you know who's behind the wheel there? Hold on, you're going to see in just a minute. Featuring our Tom Patton in Storm Rider. And Storm Rider is pulling a custom-built float. There's Tom. The float is inspired by the homes that surround our station.
Everybody, good to see you all. We're in Storm Rider. Storm Rider's been working hard lately. You know, it seems like, hi guys, oh yes! Sorry, when you see some people you've been aching to see, right when you're on the air, of course. We're giving away gift cards today. We have a bunch of Chick-fil-A gift cards for the Willow Lawn Chick-fil-A down there. We've got other little goodies we're giving away, lots of good friends out here. You know, the weather every year is so different here, and I think the first time in quite some time there's actually been snow on the ground for the Christmas parade, so everybody's just getting off of a snow day here, which has been quite exciting for a lot of folks, but the roads are no problem. We're not running over any ice or anything like that, and there's quite a lot of people here today having a wonderful time, so I can't wait to get going here. I know we've been extended even further down this year for the Children's Hospital, and that's really exciting, but Storm Rider's ready to go for a season of snow. All right, I know a lot of you don't like that. All right, that's it. We're having a wonderful time. We hope to see you later on at the end here. Back to you, Rob and Cheryl.
Thank you, Tom, and a special shout out to Warren Turner of Oak Valley Custom Hardscapes for their partnership with CBS 6 in the parade, and Colesville Nursery for supplying all the beautiful greenery featured on the CBS 6 float, where we're going to check in with Janine Samuels and Joy Foltz on board the CBS 6 float. There's Phil Fitzgerald walking along. Joy and Janine. Okay, we'll check in with them a little bit later. Unfortunately, we're having some technical difficulties. I think that our equipment doesn't like the cold weather today for some reason, so we apologize for that.
All right, what do you say? You want to toss down to our good friends Kristen and Reba, see what they're seeing down at Broad Street?
Guys, we have a perfect spot right now we saw Storm Rider, and right behind Storm Rider we have the clowns, Kristen. It's magical here.
They are doing some wonderful magic tricks, and they're just so colorful. They're bringing so much life to the parade already. It is the start.
It was a Virginia Alley
behind us as well.
It was a Virginia Alley number 3 Clowns of America. It's the oldest surviving clown alley in the country, founded in 1969, Kristen. Virginia Alley number 3 Clowns of America supports ASK, the Association for the Support for Kids with Cancer.
And they are high-fiving the crowd. They are getting everyone pumped up for everything to be. Look who we have here, the Slingshots.
We have the Faith and Love Fellowship Church and Slingshots and Van and Float. Faith and Love Fellowship Church just celebrated 17 years in ministry with their 6th year with the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade, and love the cars, Kristen.
I do too, the bright colors. Look at this lime green, this white one we have making their way down. Why does it look so fun to ride in that 2-seater? And just the name Slingshot really makes it seem like they are fast.
And we need to take a ride later today, Kristen.
I feel like that would be a great time.
You know what? Coming up right now, one of my favorite things, a candy cane.
Listen, it is such a win when the candy canes, when any of our floats make their way underneath that very first stoplight at Broad and Robinson Street. And the fact that they do, look how they're carrying it so low. They must have done this before.
They're pros. Everybody just kind of holds their breath, but they get under their light like, yes, we rejoice. But that's the Candy Lane Balloon, sponsored by Sutton Clark Supply. Sutton Clark Supply has provided storage for Christmas parade materials and supplies for years.
And there they go, making their way down. We gave out a few candy canes this morning, didn't we?
Yes, we did. It's all part of the holiday season.
It sure is. Look at these ladies, magic and merriment. And I have to tell you what, the princesses, my daughter has sure enjoyed them. Magic and Merriment was founded in 2018 by a former Disney character performer who wanted to bring magic to her beloved hometown. And look who we have here.
Love it. They allow children to interact with princesses who are talented performers who look, act, and sound as though they step right out of their own fairy tale. They're having a party up there, aren't they?
They sure are, but you know what we're doing now? We're sending it to our very own hype man who can hear all this music. Over to you, Greg.
Oh, the excitement is building. Are we so excited for this parade? Oh, yeah, I got some friends. We're all warm. Coming up on the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade, we have Irish dancers and some friends from a galaxy far, far away. That's coming up next with CBS 6 at the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. Returns after this.
And welcome back to the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. So much to see, so much to enjoy live here in Richmond for the parade today, including Henrico County Parks and Recreation and their Christmas elf balloon limboing down Broad Street right now.
That's right. Got to go under that North Robinson Street light.
Henrico County, of course, dates back to 1611 with the establishment of the city of Henricus, which was the second English settlement here in the New World, named for Henry Frederick, the Prince of Wales and the oldest son of King James I. Henrico is Virginia's sixth largest locality, a population of nearly 348,000 people. The government employs some 4,000 of them. There are more than 7,000 students enrolled in Henrico County schools.
I love those shots. You can see the crane to the left. We're getting those above the street shots, too, of watching the elf underneath the light there.
I believe that's our photographer, Will, on board that crane up there getting those shots for us.
The brave Will Hicks. All right behind them, as you can hear, I'm sure, the Henrico County Fire Department. They're nationally recognized for their excellence, too. They hold a Class 1 rating from the Insurance Office Services, the highest possible rating for a fire department. Internationally accredited, too, so they've got some good people working for them, got state-of-the-art equipment, and they have that specialized tractor-drawn aerial ladder truck, a tiller truck. It's very maneuverable, as you can tell. It's got the little break in the middle where they can get it around all kinds of corners, squeeze it in where they really need to get to that fire. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of truck before. Not up close. Look at that.
And speaking of up close, this is a perfect opportunity for children to see the fire department up close when there's not an emergency in their neighborhood and see the firefighters who do such a great job here in our community.
Thank you to all our first responders. Good job, Henrico. All right, Henrico County Police Department right on the heels of the fire department there. Henrico Police Department proud to be one of 15 agencies Tri-Arc accredited through the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies. They got a core value here: honor, professionalism, commitment, compassion, and accountability. And they've got a big job, too. Henrico Police serves and protects more than 330,000 citizens over 245 square miles.
They say they're hiring. You must be 18 or older, a high school graduate, have a Virginia driver's license, and pass the written and physical tests. But they would welcome you to come on board.
They're even on the water.
They are. I did not know they had a boat.
That's right.
That's pretty cool.
Patrolling all the waterways as well, the streets.
You know, the Christmas Mother program is very active here in the Metro Richmond area, and the city and the counties all have their own Christmas Mother. This is the Henrico Christmas Mother, Ann McGee. The program assists families, children, seniors. Their mission to provide food, new clothing, books, toys, and other gift items in the holiday season. The Henrico Christmas Mother program was founded in 1942 by a school teacher. 37 people serve on the council, including Ann McGee, who has been a member since 2022.
And working hard, too, right?
That is the Henrico Christmas Mother.
Hey, are you into history? Do you like that kind of thing? Look at this. This is the Richmond Renaissance Fair joining the parade. Virago Alley, a Richmond nonprofit dedicated to preserving and promoting historical martial arts and artisan trades. They're going to present their first Richmond Renaissance Fair in April of next year at Dory Park. And this is just some of what you're going to see. These wonderful costumes, a little bit of history. Today they're showcasing Renaissance and medieval costumes, acoustic traditional music, fairies, medieval swordsmen, samurai warriors, historic figures like Joan of Arc, puppets, stilt walkers, and more. And man, look at those costumes.
When I think Renaissance Fair, I think big turkey legs.
Big turkey legs, yeah, absolutely. Some good fare there at the fair. There's the samurai warriors.
This is the Petersburg High School Marching Crimson Wave Band. They're composed of students from Petersburg High School, Vernon Johns Middle School, and Petersburg residents of Appomattox Regional Governor's School. Let's listen in. And down on street level with the band, let's get to Reba and Kristen.
And over here, we're having a great time. Everyone is just in the holiday spirit, Kristen.
I feel like I'm marching with the band.
Yeah. We're going to take off and go with them. But up next, we have more on this parade. We have the Bon Secours Richmond Health System float coming right behind us here. And look at that. We got Gingerbread Man and the bear, all that going on.
And they are so festive. I love what we're seeing, what you're looking at. We have we have them dressed up in trees, snowmen. I love the Santa hats, and their float is cruising. It looks like a winter wonderland, Reba.
Well, you know, Bon Secours, they're ready to serve you at one of their 7 hospitals or 15 urgent care centers. Get this, Kristen, this is their 35th year of participation in the Christmas parade.
And I love this float with the teddy bear on the front. And hi there, we're waving to you right now, the Bon Secours ambulance that's passing by, and they have certainly decked it out. They have all of this garland that's draping the vehicle there, and you can see this critical care transport vehicle. Very nice, looking good for the holidays. The flashing lights are on, the wreath in the front of the ambulance making it look good. And again, look how it's spelled backwards there on the top, so when you see it in your rear view mirror, it is forward free. Oh, pointing at us. They're pointing at us.
We see you, and great to see you on this parade. And coming up right behind them, oh, look at them.
Well, depending on the medical situation, of course, patients receive specialized care from a multidisciplinary team serving specific patient needs with up to 5 providers on board. Look at this.
Yeah, and coming up next, Virginia Rep is the largest nonprofit theater in Central Virginia. Love their float. So festive, Krista. They employ almost 250 artists, actors, and designers every single year. We hear you.
You never know. Are they honking at us? No, they're definitely honking at the crowd, of course. Well, Virginia Rep's 2025 production of A Christmas Carol features 12 local children. But what do we have here?
The Essecia Health. Look at them. Love their snowflake balloon. And it kind of feels like a snowflake out here today, right?
When the wind blows, it certainly does.
Essecia Health is here sponsoring their snowflake balloon. It is a national nonprofit patient assistance organization that supports individuals of all ages living with rare or chronic health conditions. And do you know they're headquartered right here in Richmond, Virginia?
I love to see the handlers of the balloon as well, but they really have this one under control.
Yeah.
They're making their way up to their second stoplight, which again, it's always nice to see. They work as a team to get everything through.
It is a team effort to get under those stoplights.
It really is.
And look at the crowd. It is just such a tradition for everyone to be out here in the holiday spirit, Kristen.
They really are stacked up. They're bundled up. They're waving. They bought their pom-poms. I certainly say, give us a dab for dads.
Yes.
Wouldn't you want to do that?
We love our dads. And look at this, always one of my favorites every year. This is the Riverside Outfitters Bus. This is their 12th year joining the amazing dancers, a Christmas parade. All right, we're gonna.
I feel like they're ducking. They're ducking. They can make it under there.
Yeah, they did.
Sometimes you see them rappelling off the side.
Let's go to Greg right now. Hey, Greg.
So, here we come. Here we come. Hey, I think I found the perfect parade spot right here. Staying warm with all my new friends. Excited for this parade or what? That's right. They're getting their word in with Santa right now. This one thinks he's going to be all blinged out. I believe so as well. Sparkle, yes. Coming up, we got music from VCU Pep. And who are you going to call? More coming up on the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. What was that? Slammed up, sparkled.
2025. Welcome back to the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. Rob Cardwell along with my good friend Cheryl Miller. We're here at the Science Museum of Virginia. We continue the parade now with the U-Crops Homestyle Foods Model T in their Jeep. Is that the Jeep or the Model T? It's got to be the Model T. Antique U-Crops truck, a 1926 model freight truck that Joe U-Crop brought up from his neighbors in 1939. But the Jeep is cool. It's a vintage Jeep, we know that. And there's U-Crop's truck right behind it.
Of course, you say Richmond, you think U-Crops, and they're affiliated with the Kickers as well, so their kangaroo mascot is with them today. The Model T is a 1926 Model T freight truck that Joe U-Crop bought from his neighbor back in 1939. He sold it in 1958, but missed it so much that he bought it back in 1961. Since then, the truck has been restored and is now used for promotions and community events for U-Crop's market and home-style foods.
And now I want some of those White House rolls that U-Crops
I
so
see them tossing something out there, so they're either rainbow cookies or some of the rolls, the White House rolls.
All right.
And of course, sponsored by U-Crops Homestyle Foods.
VCU Peppers. The Peppers performing in the Christmas parade for more than a decade. VCU's band that performs at all their athletic events at the Siegel Center. They keep it rocking during basketball season.
The Peppers have close to 100 performing members this year. They want you to join. With apologies to the soft drink, wouldn't you like to be a Peppa too?
Hey, we love the balloons in the parade, and here's one of the bigger ones. This is the Santa balloon, the Jingle balloon. Patient First. All Patient First medical centers open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day of the year. I want to thank the volunteers for bringing Santa. I believe this is the same Santa Claus that was in the movie Jingle All the Way.
I think you're right.
With Arnold
and
Schwarzenegger.
Just looking at him, he's got to be about 20 feet tall, which is pretty cool.
Thank you to Dominion. Ghostbusters of Virginia. Who are you going to call, Cheryl?
Ghostbusters! Dun, 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 dun.
And if they're in your neighborhood, you call the Virginia Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters Virginia, nonprofit costuming group whose volunteers give back to the community through their love of the movie Ghostbusters. They participate in community events all over Virginia, helping raise money and awareness for other charities, spreading the love of the Ghostbusters movies all over the Commonwealth.
It's always fun to see these units in the streets, where we also find our Kristen Lewis and Reba Hollingsworth.
Hi,
ladies.
y'all. Love seeing the Ghostbusters, but guess who's coming up now? We got some angels who are coming up.
I want to peek right over my shoulder and see them dancing. Okay, always one of my favorites because they blare the music. They are wonderful. They are in the brightest neon green and blue colors. Come on, Reba, we're in the way. Let them go. Let's let them do their
these
thing.
are the Dynamic Angels. They're competitive dance team, 6 to 18, celebrating 12 years in 2026. So they've been going strong.
Let's listen in and watch their team go.
And Kristen, this is an award-winning team with over 50 grand champion titles. Wow.
And I could see why. Look at them go. They travel, they compete nationally, they compete internationally, they offer dance classes for all of these young ladies, for all the aspiring dancers. You can do that this January 2026. Here we go.
And they're going to my home state of Texas, coming up soon. We see you. Good morning. And happy holidays.
And they just stopped mid-Broad Street now to perform.
I am loving the colors. So bright, we can see them all down Broad Street.
This is it, the Virginia DMV. Look at this guy walking down. This is the Virginia Department of Motor Vehicles headquarters. They're permanently placed on the parade route.
Yeah, the DMV is more than just driver's license. As you know, their mission is to safeguard lives, secure identities, serve the motoring public, and support industry partners. You should know this. You do the traffic.
Absolutely. Look at those high fives. DMV's beginnings stem from law enforcement, and today DMV has its own law enforcement division. They're home to Virginia's Highway Safety Office, which funds more than 300 safety programs in the Commonwealth. Safety's a snap. Buckle up.
Yes. And who do we hear right now? This is the Hopewell High School Marching Blue Devils. And now coming up from the Tri-Cities area, the award-winning band program has placed first in several competitions across the region, and we know why. Listen to them. They sound great.
Did you know that Hopewell High School band members, they've performed on ESPN? Is that so fun? For the Russell Athletic Bowl in Orlando, Florida.
Wow. And they're doing their thing, too.
It's the Cone Parade, Reba.
Yes,
it's like a parade in a parade.
We got a Christmas tree all decked out. We are loving that.
That's the Abominable Snowman. Yes. We have one with flamingos on it. I love the pink.
Yeah, this float is representing the 18th annual Cone Parade that takes place in Carytown on New Year's Day. And they usher in the prosperity for the coming year with Richmond, Virginia's 18th annual Cone Parade. This is so awesome.
They have the lights there that are decorating that back part of the truck, and then on the very back they even have ornaments that are hanging down, so they really decorated their vehicle as well. They're dancing to the music, aren't they?
Yes. Oh, look at this. We got RVA Hot Wheels. They hold the title as Richmond's first ever Polaris slingshot rental company, paving the way for adventure seekers in the area. We are loving these cars.
This could certainly be a chilly ride, but I'm glad that
Wait
they're
a minute,
moving
look at that.
slowly right now. Oh,
Is
this
that the
one has
Grinch?
a top.
Is that the Grinch driving that car?
I love the lime green. Look, they have elves. Elves are placed on there as well. It is the Grinch that you're driving. Of course, he's driving the most electric vehicle.
Yeah, and just in case you're not familiar, a slingshot is a three-wheel motorcycle.
This is the Coca-Cola Polar Bear float.
And loving the music, too. There's a polar bear seen behind the tree.
He looks so fuzzy and warm. It's actually probably warm in there this time of the day.
We're loving this float. All right. Let's go to Greg McQuaid.
Oh, yeah, I'm here along the parade route with a lot of my friends. How are we enjoying this parade? That's right. We've got some cuddliness with the Santa Bear. Who knows? Party's going to be showing up with the Flying Squirrels, speaking of cuddly. And we've got the ACA Shriners. Big personalities, tiny cars. That's all coming up next on the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade right after this on CBS 6.
So Dominion Energy
Phone, yes, I can hear you, but I don't know. Can you hear me?
So Dominion Energy has been connected to the Christmas parade for 16 years. It's the most exciting time of the year, and so to be a part of that is just an awesome experience. To see all the children's faces and how their expressions just light up when they see their favorite float or their favorite balloon, and especially when they see Santa.
So Gannon, what do you like about the parade?
Nazi. And what else do you want to see?
The Grinch.
And who else?
Santa. Merry Christmas! I love the parade!
Floats, big balloons, and of course, marching bands in the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. This is the Richmond Public Schools All-City Marching Band. It's comprised of 5 comprehensive high schools here in the city of Richmond: John Marshall, Thomas Jefferson, Armstrong, Richmond High School for the Arts, and Huguenot High School. The band directors are Dominique Reynolds, Evan Hines, Nate Boyd, and Andrew Miles. Now, this band is made up of students in schools that have won several awards in marching band competitions and educations. This band has won awards in the Norfolk Christmas Parade and several more. Let's see how they do in the Dominion Energy Richmond Christmas Parade. Wonderful opportunity for students from all the city's high schools to get together and work together and come out and perform for the community at the parade this year.
I love to see the different uniforms all playing together too. That's cool.
And I'm very proud of the majorettes being out here sleeveless.
In the cold.
Yes.
Well, we love a good band, and we also love a good float. And here is the City of Richmond float. Man, they put a lot of work into that. You see the street lights, the City of Richmond. Lots of decorations there. City of Richmond established 1737. And there's Mayor Danny Avula.
The city saying they're a proud sponsor for the 42nd consecutive year here in the parade. The City of Richmond manages an annual budget of over $2 billion. They fund everything from public safety and parks to housing, infrastructure, and community development.
Now the City of Richmond Department of Public Works, who we are thankful for getting us our water and things like that. They average over 40,000 e-scooter rides per month, too. The Department of Public Works maintains over 60 miles of bike lanes, 200 miles of alleys, 800 miles of sidewalks, the Public Works Department. They've worked hard to have over 70% of the city's roads rated as good or better. DPW maintains over 19,000 public parking spaces and 20 parking garages as well, so they have a big job.
And they've been really busy. They collect over 10,000 tons of leaves every year, which are mulched or composted. A lot of representatives here today from the city of Richmond, including the police department.
Thank you again to all of our first responders. What they do every day, and taking a little time out to say hello to the people that they serve. There's Richmond Police Chief.
Not surprised to see him in the parade today. He spends a lot of time out in the community. Recruitment division out here today. They're probably also looking for some people to join their ranks, so you should check that out.
They do a great job too of keeping the streets around the parade safe for pedestrians and drivers. Look like they're having some fun. Hello, Chief Edwards.
McGruff, the crime dog. Always looking sharp in his trench coat.
Probably the warmest one out there.
It is a little chilly out here today, still in the lower 30s, so we appreciate everybody who is participating and all who have come out to see the parade today as well. The streets of Broad Street are lined with people coming to see the parade today. This is the City Department of Public Works, averaging, again, over 4,000 e-scooter rides per month. You probably see the scooters all over the city.
There they are right behind them. Of course, they take care of not only the roads, but keeping them clean as well. There's a little street cleaner there.
And do pay attention to the signs when they say they're cleaning the streets and you need to move your car.
GRTC is free. Yeah, riding is. They've been zero fare for more than 5 years, using advertising and fundraising efforts to keep it that way. So if you want to get on the bus, hop on. 12.2 million riders last year for the first time ever. They're working towards developing a full rapid transit network, and planning is already in place for a western and northern south expansion of their Pulse Bus Rapid Transit line. That would help a lot of people in the city, I'm sure.
The Pulse is the way to get to a spot, place to place quicker. You see the red lanes in the streets. Those are for the buses. And I have friends who come visit and they go, I didn't know Richmond had a subway system. Those are the Pulse bus stops because they are in the middle lanes of Broad Street. GRTC does travel more than 44 million total miles every year. They reduce the greenhouse gas emission by more than 5,000 metric tons every year. And as Rob mentioned, their buses have been free since the start of the COVID pandemic back in 2021. They took the fares away so that folks could get where they need to go. And thanks to some grants, they've been able to keep the fares free. And they're working on a project right now to be able to keep the buses free to ride.
All right, we saw the Richmond Police Department. Now it's time to say hello to the Richmond City Sheriff's Office.
That's Sheriff Antoinette Irving right there waving to the crowd. Big smile on her face today. The Sheriff's Office has participated in or hosted over 150 community engagement events, including our Anthem Lemonade Stand, the CBS 6 Big Project that happens every July. And they bring down a lot of the sheriff's deputies to help us out with that project. They also help deliver meals, almost 300 meals through Feedmore's Meals on Wheels program throughout the year. They do wellness checks. They've done over 200 this year through their Are You OK program, servicing senior participants.
Richmond Sheriff's Office.
A big shout out to everybody participating today. The new extended route, they'll be walking almost 3 miles today down Broad Street from here at the starting point at DMV down to 10th Street.
Time now for the Woody Foundation float. In case you didn't know, the Woody Foundation is a Richmond area nonprofit founded by Christopher Woody Sr. back in 2008. They exist to benefit the lives of children and families living in low-income environments through community awareness initiatives and events. And they say they see the parade as a big annual RVA block party. Yeah, I could see why. They're celebrating with Radio 1's Miss Community Clovia. This year's theme inspired by the words of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, by the way. Music is the universal language of mankind.
Dropping a beat on Broad Street today. The Oba family presents the Santa Bear Balloon, which is carried by members of the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Richmond. They're honoring the legacy of love and community spirit by the late Henry and Carolyn Oba. The Oba family wishing to honor Henry and Carolyn by supporting the wonderful volunteers whose dedication and commitment make this annual holiday tradition possible. The Boys and Girls Club of Metro Richmond has been serving the area since 1953. They provide programs to more than 1,100 young people just in the last fiscal year. And the group facilitates career and life pathways programs during the out-of-school time hours to youth in both middle and high school levels.
Well, it looks big from where we're sitting here across from the Science Museum of Virginia. How big does it look on the street? Let's send it down to our good friends Reba and Kristen.
They took that flight like it was no problem.
They did it like pros.
They did it like pros.
And coming up right now, Kristen, we have the Richmond Urban Dance Crew. You see them just jamming right behind us.
What do you think we could do, Reba? Do you think we could join in? They are having a blast out here.
This is a therapeutic dance program. Richmond Urban Dance runs a trauma-informed program for youth, supporting social, emotional healing through movement. And look at them move this morning, Kristen.
I love this. It looked like they were just stirring something up.
Yeah, they are officially recognized as a Special Olympics VA certified affiliate gym and partners with the Henrico Educational Foundation, offering after-school dance classes in Henrico County schools.
They also partner with Smiles Like Yours, hosting dance classes for adults with developmental disabilities.
Oh, we can do that, Kristen. They're having a blast. And who do we have right now? This is the Greensville County High School Marching Eagles. They sound great. The Greensville High School Marching Eagles is better known as the G-Force. The band hails from Emporia, Virginia. The Marching Eagles have performed for the NFL, the NBA, and for numerous groups. Let's take a listen. They sound great, all in the holiday spirit.
And you know what makes me think of them? It makes me think that their parents are so proud, carrying those instruments for about 3 miles all the way down. It's our Richmond Flying Squirrels. Nutsy amping up the crowd. Yes! Natasha just behind. I love their Santa costumes they have. It looks like Nutsy's dressed as an elf. And we have Natasha dressed as her little Santa outfit.
You know, this
it's a
is
Mrs.
our
Claus.
hometown team, Kristen. This is the Richmond Flying Squirrels getting a new home, as you know, Carmex Park.
Wait, now you don't have Nutsy and Natasha without our guy Parney.
Hey,
Parney's pants. I can't wait for you all to see them. I'm looking at Parney's pants. I'm not going to give it away. Well, I might have to give it away because he just walked past the camera. They look like they're fireworks.
They're fireworks.
And that's what they are putting off right here on Broad Street. Just absolute fireworks with the Richmond Flying Squirrels.
But you know, it's just a party with them every time they come to this parade, every single year.
There he is. You can see him now, Reba. Look at those fireworks, right?
They're fireworks. They're very bright.
And because we love to see the fireworks at the games. And we are so looking forward to the new park.
Opening Day 2026 is coming up on April 7th. So make sure you mark your calendars.
The countdown is on. I know that this entire group is really looking forward to that. I think the entire Richmond community is really looking forward to it. Wow, I can hear the buzz in my ear right now for our next group. They're getting so close to us.
And right now we have Patricia Johnson, the State Farm float. Very festive. Got Spider-Man, Spider-Woman. We got the Christmas trees, and all in the holiday spirit.
The vehicles that are just ahead of them are spinning.
Yes.
Just doing donuts right here in the street. And I can hear their Aka, Shriners, mini cars, and trikes. They must have got new vehicles than last year because this is incredible. They're doing donuts.
Oh, yeah, they're loving this. I hope you can hear us because they're right next to us, too.
That's right. They are going to be making their way. There they go.
You know, these Shriners, they provide transportation for children and their families to Shriners hospitals. So they have a big mission that they do. The Mini Patrol, they have performed in over 175 different cities, towns, and places for over the years, since 1971.
I love the lights that are on their car. I mean, they really are riding down Broad Street in style. This, oh my goodness. Sometimes it just gets away from you. But they know exactly what they're doing.
They're having too much fun. They're having a blast. Look at that. Maybe maybe we should take a spin, Kristen.
It might be a little cold on their cheeks. I think I saw a little pink nose right there. Good thing that they're all bundled up because they are catching it.
Yes. All right, let's go to our friend Greg McQuaid. Hey, Greg.
Oh, my gosh. Is that awesome or what? That's the way to go to work. Are we having fun here at the parade or what? You know it. We got a bird's eye view just in front of the Science Museum of Virginia of this awesome parade coming up. We're going to take a ride with Richmond BMX, go to a galaxy far, far away with some Star Wars figures and characters. And also we got so much fun. Santa Claus is coming up and some Irish dancers. We're going to do a little Irish drink to stay warm. That's how we're going to stay warm. We'll be right back. More Dominion Energy Christmas Parade right after this.
Testing, 1, 2, testing. I heard something, Janine and Joy. Mike.
Ho, the bomb. Well, actually, you should probably say that.
You are watching live on CBS 6 the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. I'm Cheryl Miller along with Rob Cardwell, and we are watching all the fun going on Broad Street behind us. The parade starting here at the Science Museum of Virginia. It will make its way this year 3 miles down the road, almost 3 miles, to 10th Street this year. Lots of people lining the roads. There's a special fan zone this year on Davis and Meadow Street on West Broad Street between those two streets where people can gather and get a better viewing area. The viewing stands are full and lots of floats have already gone by us and big balloons, marching bands, and there are a lot more to come. We're about halfway through at this point.
And I love the theme this year, Spreading Christmas Joy, the theme of the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade.
And bringing a little warmth and spreading some island cheer, this is the Caribbean American Association. Here in Richmond, they're well established, the Caribbean American community, representing countries including Jamaica, Trinidad, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Grenada, and many more. And they are bringing Caribbean-style Christmas celebrations to Richmond with steel pan music and reggae.
I like that.
The Steel Pan Float, we saw them last year, and they're back again in the parade for a second year. Did you know that there are more Caribbean restaurants here in the Richmond metro area than have ever been before?
Really?
There are. I think I smell some. I don't know if they're cooking on the float or what, or it's just imagination setting in, but I think I smell Caribbean food.
Now you've got me craving jerk chicken and rice.
Oh,
it sounds good.
The Caribbean American Association's been working to get the word out about Jamaica. Of course, the devastation of Hurricane Melissa back in October. If you'd like to help them out, you can log on to supportjamaicagov.gov.jm.
Well, you like riding a bike? How about riding a BMX bike? Coming up next, the Richmond BMX Float. Look at these guys. Pretty cool, huh? Richmond BMX has been supporting riders and their families since 1998. And the people in this club, Richmond BMX, this is the cool part. They range in age from 2 to 78. Sure.
There's nothing like riding a bicycle. I mean, you can get together and do tricks and jumps and things like that. That is so much fun. Each year, Richmond BMX hosts multiple nationally recognized races, including the Fat Plateau Pro-Am, the Duel of the Decades, and the Luck Cup. They also support a number of races that support local nonprofit organizations here in the Richmond area. So on those bicycles, it'll be easier for them to make their way down the parade route.
Some great BMX trails and BMX courses here in the Richmond area. Oh, and then look at that float. Got some presents there on the, maybe a lot of kids getting to get a good bike for Christmas. Maybe not that big, but
and they say anyone
nice.
Interested in trying out for the sport can come ride for the first time with them for free.
Richmond BMX.
I'm sure a lot of children will hope to find a BMX bike under their tree this year.
Yeah.
That's a great gift.
All right, coming up next, right behind Richmond BMX, this is the Falling Creek Middle School Chorus, returning to the parade for a fourth time on this chilly morning here right in front of the Science Museum of Virginia. They've competed in many competitions and received superior ratings, so they go all out, this middle school chorus. They performed at the Richmond Airport Historical Jefferson Hotel. They traveled to Busch Gardens today for a Christmas Town performance, so we thank them for being here. And if you want to say hi, just drop them a line. Just perform. If you want them to perform, drop them a line. They'll gladly come and see you. A nice little float there, too.
Singing a little Jingle Bells, of course, a song everyone can sing along to.
I love that these groups put so much into their floats, too. Not just a place to ride, but a place just to show off. Really do some great Christmas decorating.
A lot of great imagination is shown with the floats here today.
Yeah. And speaking of which, here's another one. Medline Industries with the honorary Grand Marshal, Brody Derrickson. Medline was started in 1966 by brothers Jim and John Mills, building on a family history in medical garment manufacturing that started way back in 1910 with their grandfather, A.L. Mills. The original company, Mills Hospital Supply, founded back then to make surgical gowns and nurses' uniforms after he was approached by nearby hospitals' nuns.
Riding on the float today are Make-A-Wish alumni and their families. They're riding in honor of Wish Kid Brody Derrickson, who is not able to be here in the parade today. Make-A-Wish, of course, Greater Virginia, is a nonprofit with a mission of creating local life-changing wishes for children who are battling critical illness.
Doing so much for some great kids. Right behind them, the Richmond Volunteer Rescue Squad. Once again, we just want to thank so many of our first responders and thank them for taking some time out to join the parade. The Richmond Volunteer Rescue Squad was founded back in 1960 as the West End Volunteer Rescue Squad, by the way, and this is their 65th year of serving the city of Richmond. They almost closed in 2024 due to dwindling membership, but despite starting this year with 5 EMS providers, they now have over 40 volunteer EMS providers, so that's good news.
And they're part of a worldwide connection. They'll be hosting German EMS providers coming up next year. And they received a gracious gift from the Loudoun County Volunteer Rescue Squad. They have a new ambulance for a total cost of $1.
At the top of the morning to you from the Crossroads Irish Dance team.
Oh, I love the bouncing hair.
Yeah, this year marked Crossroads Irish Dance's 20th year performing in the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. The studio proudly celebrating its 25th anniversary season, inspiring dancers and families. They're a family-owned dance school where every dancer from preschoolers to grandparents is part of the Crossroads community. They are sponsored by Marriott. Delta by Marriott, excuse me.
And looks like they dressed for the weather as opposed to dressing to perform today. Good for them.
And remember, this is an extended route, so it's not just a little over 2 miles. It's about 3
Almost
miles.
3 miles
So they'll be
today,
dancing. They're just getting started on their parade. They've got another 3 miles of dancing to go.
I say from toddlers in the Jump and Jig program to adults up to over the age of 60, Crossroads has programs for every age and stage of the Irish dance journey. Beyond the parade, Crossroads dancers light up the community with performances at festivals, schools, and special events throughout the year.
And I would pay my weight in eggnog to see Reba Hollingsworth and Kristen Lures do an Irish jig this morning if I could. They're coming up.
Just a little bit. I didn't know Rob was Irish either. Wow.
I didn't either. That accent is quite thick there, Rob. That was very nice.
They were great. Well, coming up next, we have, right behind us here. So we have the Delta by Marriott Hotel. They're coming up. I think we see them.
Look at this, what we're seeing. I love a Christmas
Cheniere's
tree.
West Creations, they are coming up. Look at their float, Kristen.
I love the way that they've decorated it. Now, this is truly the winter wonderland. They even have the fake snow on there. The kids are just sitting down enjoying the ride. They're making their way all the way down, but the SBC Events Winter Wonderland.
And what a hit right now. This is Star Wars. You know the kids love them, Kristen.
Oh, sure.
This is the International Star Wars Costuming Organization, the Rebel Legion.
All members of both the 501st and Rebel Legions are volunteers, and their elaborate, screen-accurate costumes are homemade by their talented fans. Look at these costumes.
And you know the kids are loving them. Yes, they're such a big hit.
I can't quite do the Star Wars.
The sounds, but the dark side, you know the dark side includes the Sith Lords, the Stormtroopers, bounty hunters, pilots, and more. So they're all represented today.
It's the Rebel Legion.
Oh, look at the sign. I'm a wish kid. Oh, what a wish come true today.
Making their way down.
We are loving this. All the characters out here today. And get this, Kristen, all the costumes are homemade, crafted and created by talented fans that know enough about the costumes and the props to build all of this today. What an effort.
So both organizations then have led to the beginnings of offshoot organizations for the Mandalorians, Dark Jedi, Saber Guild, even for youth costumers called the Galactic Academy. I didn't know that. All members are volunteers and Star Wars fans to the core.
I am a big Star Wars fan. Did you grow up watching it?
Not as much.
Oh, I love them.
But that doesn't mean that I can't appreciate what I'm seeing here.
Is that Princess Leia right there?
Are those the real lightsabers that I'm seeing?
As they make their way down Broad Street, we got the fans lined up along the street. We're just having a blast. Everyone is just in the holiday spirit.
Those are stormtroopers that we were seeing, right? The dark side includes the Sith Lords and stormtroopers. But right behind
now, we
them,
got Michael and Son Float. Founded in 1976, Michael and Son is the home service company you can rely on to tackle your home service.
That's right. At any time, to your complete satisfaction, Michael & Son has over 800 trucks on the road every day and still proudly family-owned. Can you believe it? Their owner-founder, proud son's father, passed away at the age of 47, leaving him a business that was just him and two friends.
And look at those hats. If you haven't gotten one, they're handing them out along the parade route. This is great.
I think they brought us a couple, didn't they? They really are turning it blue this season as they proudly serve Virginia, D.C., Maryland, North Carolina, and they just opened up in Myrtle Beach. Can you believe it? Michael & Son, they provide no-cost installations and service through its Michael & Son Cares Foundation and supplying partners. There's some of those hats.
Yeah,
I knew they'd be giving them out.
We're loving it, and the kids are loving it, too. This is great.
Just the crowd interaction. I mean, it really is just a full crowd, so many stacks. But you know what? We love all the giveaways, whether it's candy, a Santa hat, a little candy cane. Mm-hmm. The crowd is really out there to cheer everyone on.
And that's what I love so much about this parade. It is the crowd interaction. Right now, we have the Little Texas Riders Trail Ride in different areas. They participate in parades across in different areas of the country.
Now, Reba, you're from Texas. Do we think we could
do
see
that?
a little
Absolutely
action?
not. No.
No.
I'm a great spectator, though, Kristen.
But they are beautiful. Look at them riding. It's so fun to see them along the course and see them like up close too. It's just something you usually don't see, too many horses up close like this to watch them kind of around. The handlers are doing a wonderful job as well.
And even the horses decked out in their holiday gear.
They sure are. I love the riding pants. Just behind me, you can see.
Happy holidays.
Got to get us a nice cowboy hat to keep us warm and cozy like that. And then put the Santa hat on top, and then it looks like a tiara.
We're loving it.
Here's Carter Machinery. They are called, once we get to it, there it is, the compact truck loaders. Oh my goodness, you could win this machine. Scan that QR code. Did you see that? Well, Carter Machinery giving fans the ultimate prize, a custom Washington Commanders themed Cat 255 truck loader built to turn heads on and off the job site. That's a VCU Rams.
But I have a question. Where would I put that in my house? Where would that go?
Custom-made Washington Commanders strolling down right now. This is incredible. Love the colors that's on there. It sticks with the theme of the bright yellow, of course. The VCU just behind that, VCU Rams.
And Carter Machinery helps customers get the job done with reliable equipment, expert service, and easy access to parts and rentals for projects of all sizes.
I almost had a chance to scan that QR code. I was so close. I had my phone out. He was a little too quick in front of the camera, but I was ready. I'm hoping the crowd gets to it.
Let's go see our Greg McQuaid.
Well, Jack Frost might be nipping at our nose, but we are staying warm, and the excitement is building. Who's excited to see Santa? That's right. That's right. Listen, we've got so much more coming up in the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade right after this.
Meteorologist Zach Daniel. You know why we do weather out here in our backyard? Check this out. I love this time of year. So you'll know what to expect in your backyard all year long. Oh, that's it.
From our backyard to yours. Weekdays on CBS 6 News.
Still can't hear, but it is what it is. But these guys give me cues.
Right. Quick battery swap.
Good to go. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. So we really, right after this,
we're trying to share people's voices, their ideas, their perspective.
It's truly an honor to be able to just share those stories, and I hope we do it justice.
When we can elevate their voice, it can magnify that good to something truly great.
You sit down with them and you just have a conversation.
These people matter, their voices matter.
There's people out there that truly deserve to have their stories told.
You can really change someone's life, and that's really awesome.
welcome back to the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. It is see your breath cold here in Richmond today. I think I just checked the temperature. The wind chill is 30 degrees, and the wind chill is starting to pick up a little bit more, but you see everybody bundled up and warm inside the Children's Hospital of Richmond. We have some young patients and children waiting to see the parade reach that 10th Street area. We've extended the parade by 3 blocks this year so that the children at the hospital can see all of the magic that is the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. This is outside the hospital where a crowd is also gathering along the parade route, all bundled up today against the winter cold of Richmond.
Yeah, that extension brought to you by Colonial Web. It's called the Colonial Web Cares, the Road to Chore. That's pretty cool.
And the parade continues with the Richmond Times-Dispatch.
Yep. This is their float that they're pulling here. The Richmond Times-Dispatch, the region's largest print news organization for more than 175 years. They've been covering local news, politics, business, sports, and culture. And they're making their way down Broad Street. Again, we start here at the Science Museum of Virginia and head east, downtown, all the way to 10th Street.
And lots of folks lining the parade route today to come out to see the parade. This is the largest one-day event on the East Coast every year.
There's the Richmond Times. Oh, they got a nice float with the Christmas tree and all the presents. Everybody dressed up in their Christmas
animals
best.
You can hug for warmth. This is the Richmond Christmas mother, Mary Jane Hogue, who was born and raised here in RVA. Been married for 50 years now, almost as long as she has been an RTD subscriber. They wrote an article about her years ago, and The Sound of Music was listed as her favorite musical. It says a neighbor sings "The Hills Are Alive" every time he sees her leave her house. Volunteers her life away. Grandkids call her Gigi. The grandkids are in the parade car along with the Christmas mother, Mary Jane Hogue. Those are Harrison, Ann, and Catherine.
Mary Jane, I want to watch that movie now with her.
It runs every holiday season, so I'm sure you'll be able to find it on air.
Mary Jane doing a lot of great things in the community.
And profiling in a wonderful Corvette there.
That is kind of nice, isn't it? Well, who's that rolling along filled with food and love? It's Feed More Freddy. Yeah, this retrofitted school bus, bringing some fresh fruits, veggies, and more to kids and teens across the Richmond area. Like all of Feed More's children's programs, it's designed to support the 1 in 6 children in Central Virginia who are experiencing food insecurity and providing access to that healthy food that fuels young bodies and minds. So thanks to the generosity of this community and the McKesson Foundation and Freddie, they've already delivered 32,000 pounds of food this year. That is one busy bus.
They say the favorites for kids are berries, cucumbers, cereal, yogurt, and bagels. This is the combined Henrico County Public Schools Marching Band. Today's groups are Godwin and Varina High Schools, 2 of the 9 comprehensive high schools in Henrico County's public schools. For a 26th straight year, the National Association of Music Merchants named Henrico County Public Schools one of America's best communities for music education for its commitment to music education. Each fall, these marching bands host a free community service-focused marching band showcase event. They do that in partnership with the Henrico Christmas Mother campaign. Again, the students from Godwin and Varina High Schools marching in the parade today.
And now right behind us, I feel a little underdressed. This guy's wearing a tuxedo. The Penguin Balloon, sponsored by Academy Bus, one of the smaller balloons in the parade, but always brings big smiles. I love a penguin. Academy Bus has been operating group bus transportation services since 1968. They have 20 facilities up and down the East Coast from Boston to Miami. They're known industry-wide for a diverse, large fleet of newer buses, and they just started operating in Richmond in 2023. Their slogan is, "We know the way." The Penguin balloon, sponsored by Academy Bus.
Probably enjoying the cold weather today, just for him.
Hey, Gingerbread.
This is Virginia Housing. They've worked for over 50 years in partnership with the public and private sectors here in the area to help Virginians attain quality, affordable housing. They provide mortgages to first-time home buyers, financing for rental developments, and neighborhood revitalization efforts. Virginia Housing invests in innovations in affordable housing and makes homes for people with disabilities and older Virginians more livable. Virginia Housing.
I've never seen a float that looks good enough to eat, but that one looks fantastic.
It looks delicious.
All right, don't eat the float, Reba and Kristen. Don't eat the float.
We took a piece of candy right off of the side there. It's delicious.
Now,
we have a
Kristen,
couple pieces.
I can hold it down right here if you want to join the baton twirlers behind us. There.
Watch this. Not quite as good as what you're seeing behind us, but still
very,
fabulous.
very close. Yeah, right behind us, we got the Burlette Baton Twirlers. They range in age from 4 to 22, so you can do it, Kristen. You can do it. Many of their twirlers have gone on the twirl for more than 15 different universities across the country. Look at them in their outfits.
They look spectacular. I love the red
Christmas
suits.
green and red.
The green suits. And I can't believe that they can twirl it, catch it, walk in it, smiling, waving.
They can do it.
They're so young, too.
Yes, they are proud to be the current Virginia State Dance Twirl Team champions. The Rollette's motto is Reach for the Stars.
And you know this is one of my favorite songs.
Yes.
Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. Go, girls.
And look at the babies right behind them.
Here they come. Look at, they have the twinkle in their eye, the twinkle on their dress. They have a little bit of bling.
Oh, and they look so beautiful. And on a cold day like this, to be able to do that, we got to give them props for that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. They look beautiful.
Listen, look at those bows. I had to point out their red bows in their hair.
Yes. Right now we have the M&E Contractors salutes the troops banner there. This is our award-winning commercial contractor that provides and coordinates all 3 mechanical, electrical, and plumbing trades.
A lot of camouflage making their way down, and of course M&E proudly supports our troops and veterans.
And we all do. Thank you. Thank you for your service.
And there it is, the sign that says it. We salute our troops and veterans as well, holding that banner so proud.
Got an Army truck coming down Broad Street right now.
And they put their Christmas bow right in the front. It's just enough Christmas dazzle to make it magical.
You don't see that every day, an Army vehicle with the bow on the front right there. Decked out in Christmas.
Always quite a sight to see. Here we are, Virginia Army National Guard, the Army National Guard part-time. They're state-based military component that serves a state and federal mission, right here dressed as a present.
Yeah, the Virginia Army National Guard traces its roots back to, get this, Kristen, 1607.
George Washington served as a lieutenant colonel in the Virginia Regiment during the French and Indian War. Are those elves on the top?
I think so. Today, the Virginia Army National Guard is composed of approximately 7,200 soldiers and maintains 46 armories throughout the state of Virginia. And we thank them for all that they do and their service.
Always, the National Guardsmen receive many benefits for their service, to include both tuition assistance and health care. Serving proud.
All right, Kristen, you know this is my favorite right here.
I'm going to stand back, Reba. You go ahead.
This is VMI Regimental Band, sponsored by New Market Corporation. Just so regal.
They look absolutely fabulous as well. I love the petticoats that you had mentioned before.
I know, it just looks so traditional, regal, everything about that. And they make the trek to this parade almost every single year. Love seeing them. All right, let's turn it over to Janine and Joy. Hi, ladies.
Oh my gosh.
Hi to our buddy Jake Burns.
Yeah, we just passed Jake Burns. We are actually at 3rd and Broad Street. And I have to tell you, I was afraid that the weather was going to keep people away, but it has not. People have been up and down Broad Street on the left and the right, and it's just so much fun, so much excitement out here.
The energy has been up. People have been dancing, doing a little rocking, a little shaking as the bands come by. It's been up, and we got some clowns here. We got our workout in, guys.
We've been giving out the swag.
Oh, we got some swag. We've been passing out balls, and what else we got?
We have Chick-fil-A gift cards, so everyone has just been so excited to see us, and we're excited to see them, of course. And I have to say, this is my 3rd year now, but it's so amazing because I grew up watching this parade like literally every December. And now to be a part of it and to be able to ride on the float, to be walking, to be able to, just high five and say hello to everyone here. It's just amazing to be a part of this.
To feel the energy down here, because I was telling you earlier, I used to watch this parade with my dad on the roof. We used to sit up on the roof at the police building, watch the floats go by. So to be in it right now is actually surreal, and so it's just amazing. The energy is amazing, and I know soon we'll be walking past the Children's Parade, which is a new addition this year, and that's exciting. So definitely stay tuned because we'll get a look at the kids as they see all of the floats that come by.
Yeah, we actually are just a little over a half a mile away from the Children's Hospital of Richmond, and obviously we will be there to sign off a little bit later on. But right now, we're going to pass it on over to Greg. Greg, how's everything going with you?
Oh my goodness, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Who is excited to see Santa? Let's go! Ho, ho, ho! Santa Claus is coming to town. In fact, he's here, and I'm going to interview him right after this. We're coming back with more Dominion Energy Christmas Parade with the big Santa himself right after this. Stay tuned.
Christmas Day, Santa's coming, hip hip hooray. Santa's coming, Christmas Day, Santa's coming, hip hip hooray. Santa's coming, Christmas Day. Santa's coming, hip hip hooray. Santa's coming, Christmas Day. Santa's coming, hip hip hooray.
You don't give for the praises or the backpats. You don't give for the tax write-offs or just because someone else did. You should simply give to help others. No matter how big or small, the joy of giving can bring a smile to your face. Look for CBS 6 Gives every day throughout the month of December. And all we ask is that you pay it forward. CBS 6 Gives, brought to you by Virginia Credit Union.
On occasion, I'll get. But there's the legendary Santa banner, and we'll be ready. Do you see the cherry picker up in the air, way up there, on the right side? If you look straight ahead through the reindeer, it's a teeny bit, it's almost above the Christmas ball to the right.
I'm CBS 6 Chief Meteorologist Zach Daniel, tracking the weather from Goochland to Amelia to Richmond, all the way out to the northern neck. We've got you covered. CBS 6, your weather authority.
From our backyard to yours.
The CBS 6 Weather Authority. From our studio and backyard to wherever you are.
2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. This is a view from inside the Children's Hospital of Richmond at 10th Street and Broad here in Richmond, where a group is gathered to watch the parade. We've extended the route by 3 blocks so that the parade will pass right underneath them so that they can see the parade as well this year. All the magic making its way down Broad Street, almost 100 units in our parade this year.
Colonial Web cares, the road to chore. We want to thank Colonial Web for helping us out with this. What do you think? Should we get back to the parade? Welcome back to the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. Rob Cardwell, Cheryl Miller. We love a parade.
We do love a parade. We've done quite a few together.
This is 21 for us, by the way.
This is 40 for me.
Yeah, my goodness. Hey, let's get back to the parade here. This is First Home Care Therapeutic Foster Care in their float. I want to thank them for being here. They were established back in 1991, with Richmond being the first location to open. And what they do is provide children and adolescents who require out-of-home placement with comprehensive, safe, and coordinated services in the least restrictive, most natural environment. So they really take care of kids here. Their Home Care Therapeutics foster care system or service maintains a continuity of care that is child-centered, family-focused, and community-based. And they came out with this cute little float, even though it's little. It's bringing big smiles.
Gingerbread houses today.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
That is very well decorated. Thank you so much.
And this is, I believe, the first time in the Richmond Christmas Parade for Virginia Lottery. Their lottery profits support public education, grades K through 12. Riding on the float today, the draw show hosts Mickey Spencer, Courtney Dean, and Charmaine Vincent. Did you know their draw studio is located in our historic building, WTVR's building on Broad Street, in our original on-air studio?
Very cool. Got the big New Year's raffle coming up too, don't they?
That's right. Wishing everybody a lot of good luck and good fortune in the new year.
What do they say? You can't win if you don't play.
That is so true. And that's very, very colorful. Releve RVA is located off Arch Road and Midlothian Turnpike in Chesterfield, Virginia. Today, they're taking Broad Street by storm today. They were voted a 2025 Richmond's Best and pride themselves on being a safe and happy place for their dancers. They're home to 20 dance instructors and over 300 dancers. They provide affordable and accessible dance classes in the community, offering family rates and making sure there's a space for any child who wants to learn how to dance.
And honking up behind them is the Henrico Center for the Arts in that big old truck. Henrico Center for the Arts, they're housed in the historic Henrico High School located in Azalea Avenue, the Fairfield District. It was the signature school and named after the county, the Henrico Center for the Arts. They're celebrating their 35th year, by the way. Got a big, beautiful yellow truck there. They're in Henrico County's first specialty center, celebrating over years of professional training, career opportunities, and post-secondary education, too. They're preparing students for the visual and performing arts. A lot of them go on to VCU and places like that for their arts program. Celebrating 35 years. Got a great little float there. Is that a chimney? Not a full band, but you hear the Christmas song there.
Lots of big balloons in the float today. This is an ornament balloon by Addison Clark. Blue is a very popular color for Christmas, although red and green is so traditional. And we do like to thank all the volunteers who are carrying balloons today and doing a great job. The wind's starting to pick up just a little bit here, creating more of a wind chill for us on a wonderful day that's leading us into the holiday season here in the Metro Richmond area.
Let's get a grounds view. We're up here on our stage, but let's go down to the street and talk to our good friends Kristen and Reba.
Hey guys!
What a beautiful float to see.
This is the Goochland Marching Band coming down Broad Street. You hear them, they sound great. We're just dancing along, Kristen.
And what you're looking at, you see them all carrying, and we have some supporters just behind carrying all the gear, right?
The Goochland Marching Bulldogs are continuing to grow, going from 20 members just a few years ago to get this to nearly 75 this year. And they sound great, too.
They sure do. Goochland County Public Schools were the first school division in the state to offer public transportation, a horse-drawn carriage. The band is made up of 7th and 12th graders, the largest group being the sophomores. Delta Medical Transport, how about that? A family-owned medical transport company established in 2013, dedicated to providing safe and reliable services tailored to meet the unique needs of each patient.
Yeah, they say their team is diverse, compassionate, and committed to delivering care with the highest level of respect and professionalism, Kristen.
They treat every patient as if they were a member of their own
it snowing?
family. I thought I just saw
had
some
snow 2
snow.
days ago. What's happening? See, this is my kind of snow. Yes, the kind that
Mother Nature
comes from a machine.
The kind that comes from the machine and can be cleaned up very quickly. It doesn't cause any slippery conditions. It's the Santa boot balloon.
All right, let's go back to Rob and Cheryl.
Thank you so much. Beautiful to have snow on this Christmas parade day. This is Sparkle Cheers and Dance, the competition cheer and dance team in Ashland that's open to all boys and girls, their ages 2 to 19.
But first, let's take a look here. This is the Colonial Web Santa boot balloon. There we go. It's sponsored by Colonial Web, Virginia's leading mechanical and electrical contractor. But what really sets them apart, they say, is their people. And look at that boot filled with all kinds of candies and toys for the kids. They're a destination workplace built on purpose, pride, and possibility, they say. And again, this year, Colonial Web's sponsorship is extra special for the 2025 Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. They're supporting the parade's new route extension. It goes all the way in front of the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU, officially named Colonial Web Cares, the Road to Chore. We usually stop at 7th Street. That's right where the Coliseum is. Mm-hmm. This is going another 3 blocks to 10th Street, so it can go right by the parade route goes right by the hospital, right to the kids who may be spending their holidays in the hospital, so they can get a great bird's eye view of this.
And this is a huge float. Is it a balloon? Is it a float? I can't tell. It's a little bit of everything, but it's really, really tall. I would love to see a stocking like that on my fireplace this year.
No kidding.
Fill it with toys and everything else. And now we have Sparkles Cheer and Dance. This is their 4th year with us here in the parade. Sparkles teaches life, respect, responsibility, and having lifelong relationships, all with team members. Sparkles is their happy place and would love for it to be yours as well. So they issue an invitation to come join them. Let's see what they can do. They've got their pom-poms going. They're neon green today, which is perfect on a cloudy day because they do just light it up.
It pops, too. We got some snow on the ground and snow in the background, and it's a nice gray day, but they're really popping with that neon green. I like that. And this is, again, just the starting point of this parade. Science Museum of Virginia, then it travels east down Broad Street.
And they have the great responsibility today. They are the last unit before we welcome You Know Who.
You Know Who's coming up.
You Know Who.
We're going to keep nice and warm on that 3-mile walk. All right, here we go. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. The Atlantic Union Bank Float and featuring the Children's Museum of Richmond's legendary Santa, Cheryl.
Atlantic Union's excited to sponsor the Santa Claus Float for the 10th year in a row. And riding along with Santa this year is the Children's Museum of Richmond's Snow Ambassador, Mela Lemieux. She's a senior at Douglas Freeman High School and spending the year volunteering with Seymour and is a $1,000 scholarship winner. She works a lot with Legendary Santa during the Christmas season, attending a lot of the activities that Legendary Santa goes to, and helps sponsor and work with the special sensory visits with Santa that they sponsor at the Children's Museum of Richmond.
Well-deserved ride in Santa's sleigh. The 89th year of Legendary Santa, made possible by generous support from the Children's Museum of Richmond's sponsors, Centera Health Plans and Wegmans.
And this is the 89th year of Legendary Santa. So you can go make your appointment to visit Legendary Santa at the Children's Museum of Richmond through the holiday season.
And I love the float too, because he brings the entire workshop with him to Richmond.
He does. And look at, there's Greg. You know, Greg is getting ready to visit the North Pole.
Our Greg McQuaid is definitely on the nice list this year, and that's why we're tossing it to Greg.
Oh my goodness. Rob and Cheryl, I get nervous every single time I wake up on parade day because it's the man, the myth, the legend of the North Pole, Santa Claus. How are you, buddy?
Wonderful. Are you kidding? I'm down here in Richmond with all you wonderful people, and I'm just having a great time.
Santa, you've taken time out of your busy time up at the North Pole.
Of
all
course.
of the elves, 19 days left before the big day. How do you do it?
I have help between Mrs. Claus and my head elves, and I mean, let's be honest, I'm down here in Richmond every day now from morning until evening seeing you wonderful folks at the Children's Museum. And if I didn't have my wonderful elves and Mrs. Claus taking care of things at the North Pole, I'd be in trouble. But I have a wonderful team. And because of that, we can get things done.
Okay, collectively, how have we done as a region?
Oh, very well. Richmond is done very well. I'm proud of you guys. Almost everyone is on the good list. Almost everyone.
There's still time to redeem, right?
Oh, absolutely. Well, remember, you asked me how I did it all. I also have help because you know, you can be, everyone can be a Santa. Did you know that?
No.
Do you know how?
How?
Give out of love and ask for nothing in return.
I love it. Santa, what is it like coming here every year and seeing these beautiful faces and beautiful people, young and old,
I love
waiting
seeing
for
everyone.
you?
It is great. Merry Christmas. I love coming here. And people are so friendly and caring and loving. And I've been coming down since 1936.
Unbelievable.
Isn't that fabulous?
Well, Santa,
haven't missed a year.
Always appreciate you coming down for this Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. Merry Christmas.
Merry
ho, ho, ho.
Christmas
And
to
it's always
you.
wonderful to see you.
Thank
I'm
you
nervous
so
as
much.
heck. Thanks so much.
Oh, it is such a pleasure to see you and everyone here in Richmond. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, man, how is that?
Merry Christmas.
Wow, Robin Cheryl will send it back to you.
Greg, a big kid at heart, but also that reporter in him. How did we do collectively as a region? I love it, Greg. I love it.
And you didn't even see him slip his Christmas gift list to him.
Nope, definitely on the nice list. By the way, not the first time Legendary Santa will be visiting the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU. He stopped by, saw some patients a little bit ago, or a little while ago, blew him some kisses, gave him some presents. Fantastic. Appreciate them.
And speaking of the Children's Hospital of Richmond, they are a very special part of our Christmas parade this year, and that is where our parade is going to end this year at 10th Street. An extra 3 blocks the parade is traveling. These almost 100 units headed down that way. And again, this is sponsored by Colonial Web. Our Joy Fultz and Janine Samuels are down at the Children's Hospital of Richmond.
Yes, so that is right. We are at 10th Street and Broad, and it's really cool. As you can see, the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU, like Cheryl just mentioned, is behind us. For the first time this year, we extended the parade route, so it's really special this year because those kids that need it the most, that normally cannot participate in this parade, are able to participate. Joy and I were literally waving to them from the windows up there, and it just felt so good, Joy.
So cute. You can see their little hands and their little clothes, their smiles. I feel like I can see them almost waving at all of the floats that were going by. And we actually have a camera crew up there getting all of their reactions. Super adorable and just super, super special that we had this opportunity to do this. And they actually got to choose the Grand Marshal of the parade, Clifford, the big red dog. So as he walked by, they got to wave and smile and see them. So that was really special too.
I know, and then just a couple of days ago, you spoke to Carter and his mom. Carter is a patient here, and they expressed how much this means to them. Something that we're like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but it's a really big deal to all of them up there.
Yeah, she was saying that they're not able to be around, a lot of them aren't able to be around a lot of people. They aren't able to be in the cold weather, so to be able to see all of the dancers and the floats and the bands from up there has just been really, really special to them. And she was just explaining how much it means to not just the kids, but the parents. It's just a really, really cool opportunity.
You're right. And, even though this is the inaugural season for our parade, to be here, to extend the route all the way to the Children's Hospital, we are really excited because we're going to continue to do this every single year and bring some holiday joy to all of those kids. All right, we're going to go ahead and send it back to Cheryl and Rob.
Thanks to Joy and Janine.
And also our Tom Patton and Greg McQuaid for all the broadcasting. Our CBS 6 crew who's done such a great job of bringing you this parade this year. A lot of people behind the scenes to make this work. As always, we want to help you relive the magic of today. You can watch the rebroadcast of the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade on Christmas Day. It'll be at 9 a.m. right here on CBS 6.
And from all of us here at CBS 6, want to wish you and your family a wonderful, wonderful holiday.
Thanks so much for joining us. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from all of us here at CBS 6.
all here. La 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 la. Digging all that holiday cheer. La 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 la. Bundle up and let it snow. La 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 la. 'Cause everyone's got the Yuletide glow. La 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 la.
Thanks for watching the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade.